3, 2, 1, go. Wait, why do I have... Oh, I got the engine plate. I could have saved some Delta V there. Yeah, Mr. Greater Than, it's just the truth, man. I'm sorry. Wish there was a better way to say it. That game got out and died very, very fast. Hillray, it came out 2 months ago, and it's supposed to be like an a more space-oriented Factorio, and with Satisfactory and Factorio and everything out, people just don't want to play another one of those games. They just don't have time for it. Pop Smoke, I don't want to support the developers who make Ark. I have no desire to give them any attention, money, or anything, dude. Fire Fistas, that's been a lot of things too, a lot of problems with it as well, is optimization. Did you end up dying? Krillin, boy, you should have stuck around, man. It got crazy when you left. It got crazy. But everything looks nice now, but boy, it's... I can't wait to get back to it Thursday. I really want to play it right now, but I can't. Alright, Arrow Spike, go. That you don't have? And not keep you guys around, no. You fell asleep halfway through it, Bo was too comfy? Yeah. I'm glad you guys enjoy watching the RimWorld. It's you know, it's hard because I'm trying to network in RimWorld, and a lot of the bigger streamers do, they're very dull. And they're hard to network with because I can't really talk to them and communicate with them because they just don't talk to chat. So it's really hard to like network successfully. It really hurts me when that happens. That gave me an extra 200 Delta V. Can we keep this thing straight? Oh god, we don't have any gimbal. Oh, that's the downside to the Arrow Spike, huh? Because you talk to your RimWorld game like I do? Well, that's how I play games. I talk. And not only do I talk about and with the game, I talk to you guys too. I'm one of the only few streamers I feel that does that effectively. If I were to like toot my own horn a little bit. I feel like I do a good job with that. But I don't know if that's everybody's cup of tea or not. Like, people want to watch the game, they don't want to hear me talk all the time. And I feel like that's a turnoff to some people. But at the same time, it's like... It's hard to kind of understand. Because I wish I understood more about it. I just don't know how to put it into words. Worm was one of those few other on-screen PC games I actually play, so you don't really lose me as a viewer there. Yeah, no worries. Here's my thing. I grew in City Skylines. I grew in Kerbal. Now I'm trying to grow in RimWorld. I'm running into the same problems I'm running into RimWorld as I did with Kerbal when I first started and Cities when I first started. In the grand scheme of things, this is going to sound kind of stupid, but I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. And I have to kind of grind my way up. So it's going to be a staple for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday streams. The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday slot, which is Kerbal, is going to probably bounce around a little bit. There's a DLC, or there's more vehicles coming out for SnowRunner here soon, so there's going to be some attention there. So we're going to try and finish this up and jump back into SnowRunner for a little bit. Probably put a month or so in that. and I'll brainstorm another Kerbal playthrough to do. My only issue is there are people that come in here and they're like, play modded, play modded, play modded. Modded Rim or modded KSP doesn't do well on Twitch. The bigger streamers that play Kerbal, DOS when he used to do it, EJ, and Scott Manley, and Giant Waffle and everyone else, they don't mod it. They play vanilla. So the majority of the audience only wants, you know, digs vanilla for some reason. So it's hard to justify playing modded because I don't think that's where the growth is. Well, weapons grade, you want to see it. And I think that's what most people lean towards, is because there's a lot of console players for Kerbal. You got to think about that. People who play on console don't give a shit if you're playing RO, RSS, anything like that, because they can't. They want to sit here and play the game with you and do exactly what you're doing because they can do it in their game too. And if you're playing modded, it's going to turn them off from even considering your channel as anything, because they don't care. And that's where the difficulty comes in with getting people to watch. Hi, Alucard. It's good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Well, and Fire Fist is that too. But some people mod the game to where it doesn't even look like Kerbal anymore. You're like, what game is this? Like, it's Kerbal. It's like, no, this isn't. Wow. See, we're having some issues here. I put a control wheel in here, but it's not enough. I don't think the arrow spike's the way to go. Well, Heal Ray, I'm not gonna say that to people, obviously. And weapons grade, that's a big thing too. So I try to keep things simple. I try to do, I'm not doing anything big and crazy. I'm trying to keep things small and compact and simple. That way people can chime in and join in on the stuff. Open perspective, it's hard. You're like the only person that wants to see that. So out of a sea of all the Kerbal players, you're the one. How you doing, Gimme? Welcome in, buddy. Because I stream without mods? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm tired. Alright, so we're still hitting hitches trying to get this thing out. I think this cone shape here is the issue we're running into right now with the drag. So let me go over here and 1 ton versus, oh, oops, wrong way. 1 ton versus 1.6 tons. A half a ton difference. That's what we're running into here. 340 versus 330. So it's more, it's better, and it has more thrust than the Cheetah. The Cheetah has a gimbal though. Perspective, you do you, buddy. Good luck. I'm interacting with chat. I try to be as interactive as possible. And I appreciate you guys being here. And if you're here and you feel like you want to say something or you want to chime in, don't be afraid to. If I make you afraid to, or if someone in chat makes you afraid to, tell me. That's not what we try to push here. I don't want to exclude people from the community. Now, if you want to come in here and drop a bunch of F-bombs and stuff like that and make fun of people, then no, we don't need that in here. But if you're genuinely curious about things and you want to ask questions, please. I want that. Mr. Dabbins, what's up, buddy? How are you, friend? Guys, Mr. Dabbins is here, in case you didn't know. Hold up. Hi, Mr. Dabbins. How are you? I hope you're well and having a good day, and thank you for being here. Okay, so what does that put us at for altitude? 30 kilometers. 836 at 1.02. And 17 tons, 18 tons. It's your day off? Sweet. Does that count? It does count, weapons grade. I'm a needy person, so here I am in this chat. I'm here for you, buddy. I'm here for you guys. Let's see. I'm trying to build... I don't want to break up what we have up here. I'm just trying to make it work down here. And I know we can do it. I just got to figure out the right combination. So there's 1,460 delta V. We need 2,000, but we only have 18 tons to do it. That's 1,200, and we have 7 tons left. 1,200 with 7 tons. That's 9. Or we need 2,000. I'm sorry. I misspoke. $1,591. Is there... I've unlocked all the engines. Is there a better engine for me to use? No, that one sucks. 1,565. That adds more tonnage. 1,633. He took my name. I know of him though. Wait, who's that? Oh, Pop Smoke album. He took my name. Sure. It's really weird how the gap between these two is so insane. I wish it wasn't so crazy because I want to be able to... I wish I had a better engine between these two. There isn't one. That's 380 vacuum. Let's go. Let's back up one step. If we're here and we're at 30, and I take this off and put this on instead. 1444 at 1.53. I wonder something. What if we're ready to take this step and do this? Let's work on something real quick. If I put this here, we're at 2379 at 1.13, and we have 17 tons. So all we need is 1,000 delta V. What if we just stuck a giant SRB underneath this? What we got? 24 tons. That's only 275. So we don't have enough mass to do a giant SRB because these are big. Like this one's 24 tons. That's not enough delta V. I can do this one and take some mass out of it. Yeah, see, we don't have enough delta V. We would need like another 200 delta V. We don't have the weight for it. SRBs are just way too heavy. So then like... J Wall, what's going on, dude? Thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Happy Sunday. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you're well. Can I put this on here and add the variant shroud? Yes. Okay, so that's going to save us a little bit of mass there. 2401 at 1.13. There's got to be a way to yeet this thing up in 17 tons. With 1,000 delta V. There's got to be a way to do it. So, like, I have 17 tons. Let me do a decoupler here. This fuel tank and a Mastodon. 521, and we have 3 tons. How is Tara? I'm okay. We're solving a puzzle right now. I'm trying to get this out while also trying to stay within weight. And I think I may have cracked it here, but I gotta find the perfect combination to make it all work. 20 flea motors, really high TWR. That's not gonna work. I like the way you're thinking, though. So this engine here has 295 ISP at sea level. Is there anything better? I don't think there is, right? I think 295 is probably the best. Is there anything that has better at sea level? Does anybody know off the top of your head? There's 280, 265. What's the engine on the second stage? It's the Wolfhound. It's the really big late game. It's 380 vacuum, which is the best. J-Wall, I saw someone playing that the other day, man. I hope you enjoy it. Why not just build your pad stronger? John Clark, we're playing with a self-imposed challenge here. It's our 50-ton challenge. Nothing can leave the pad 50 tons or more than 50 tons. It's not because our pad's not stronger. We have everything unlocked. We have the entire R&D tree and everything unlocked. But we have to... the challenge is making our ships within a certain mass. More than one something is always better. Try putting an S at the end of it. Thanks, Sparkles. I don't think anything has better than 295. If it did, I would consider trying a configuration that used multiple, but we don't have anything like that. 280. Yeah, the vectors are the best. Just trying to make it work. Glad you could help. I appreciate you. Thanks for looking out for me. We're over mass right now, but I'm just trying to figure out what to shake to make it all work. We've drained this of fuel, for anybody wondering. We only have the fuel on the shoulders here to kind of get this thing adjusted. We're going to have to refuel it. What's the weight now? 51.2 tons. We're going to have to take fuel out of here to make it 50 point... We had to shake it a little bit here, so we'll do like 240 and like 395. Probably 390. Oh, I meant that go up. It's supposed to be 290. So let's go 295 there. Or stop it. 295. Quit it. Game. Alright, there we go. So now we're under 50 tons. But we're like 300 Delta V short. Which I can probably shake with this last stage. We're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Why 50 tons? Because that's what the challenge is. It makes it difficult. It makes you think about stuff. That's why. In fact, if we take this arrow shell off, we get more Delta V. Yeah, it's in the rules I have in place. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. This might be our saving grace. That Wolfhound might be our new second stage engine. Yeah, this is a challenge I made up. And it was supposed to involve a lot of things that had bugs before just recently. But now a lot of the bugs have been fixed. It would DJ enter, but that's not what I want to do. But thank you for the contribution. Second stage has to be here. I'm using the game's pad. Yeah, I'm not EJ, dude. I'm not building my own pad. Screw that noise. I ain't dumb. Yeah, see, that's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything. Unfortunately. This is bad. I don't think this is going to work. No wait for sunrise? Why does the sunrise matter? We're not burning as much Delta V on the last stage as we were before. Our TWR is higher now because we got less fuel in it. What's up, Bravo? Welcome in, buddy. It's good to see you. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work, guys. Yeah, we can't get the first stage to get us up high enough. We might have to take some fuel away from here or something. There's got to be a compromise somewhere in the middle of all this. All the bugs have been fixed. We've already run into 2 to 3 already today. They all haven't been fixed, but there's a good chunk of them that are fixed. I can't put more boosters. I don't know when to deploy this. It's not going to cause us to just have a conniption fit. But we are going to get more Delta V. Yep, conniption fit. Okay, so let me go back real quick. Let me look. All right. What if I take some fuel away from up here and put it down at the bottom? I don't want it. I have to do that, I think. So let's see. 30 kilometers. Let's take this away. Take this away. Take that away. Let's go with this one and that one. That frees about 4 tons off. 1974. So we're at 1974, which means we need about 1500 on this next stage here, and we've got 5 tons. I don't think there's a realistic way to get it. I would just swap the fuel tank from there to there like this and just put this on the bottom. That's only 1,000. It would leave us very, very short. Can you do an engine plate to put more engines on it? I don't need to put... I only have 50 tons, Bravo. If I put more engines, we're just wasting mass. But yeah, I could. This is the most efficient engine at sea level, though. Yeah, I've only got 50 tons, dude. If we didn't have any restrictions, I can get this thing out of here no problem. But we're literally restricting ourselves. Yeah, I can get stuff into space if I really wanted to. I'm just... That's not the point of what we're trying to get done. What about Atlas style dropping just engines? What engines would I drop, John? I don't have any engines to drop. I'm only running one on each stage. $230, $280, $240, $290. Okay, let's go 247 and 297. There we go. That's about even. You're holding it wrong. Those KSP bugs are obviously your fault playing it wrong. Thanks, Darkness. Appreciate it, bud. Alright, having only 1,000 Delta V really sucks. Let's shake this one more. Let's take this off, put it here. Let's put this back and put this here. 1355 and then the next stage. We'll see how that works. Single large tank with 1 aero spike in stage fuel tanks. I won't be able to lift off the ground, open perspective. An aero spike doesn't really do very well, bud. I may have to look into what you're saying here in just a minute, but I don't think it's going to work the way you think it's going to work. Let's try this, and then we'll go back to the drawing board. Aerospike isn't that effective, or that efficient, I mean. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. I want to be fairly aggressive with this first stage, but also not too aggressive, because we're trying to get a very tall height on this one, while also starting our gravity turn. Whoa, relax. Because we're trying to get to about 30K. Okay, so there's 30K. There's 41K. Alright, so let's take this off. What's the mass of the payload? Right at 10.3 tons. No, it was 12. We took all the fuel out of it, except for a little bit. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. There's too much wiggling here. Alright, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Wait a little bit and see if we can't push this thing hard. This isn't a satellite. This is a it's a sky crane. It's a tug meant to take a rover and deliver it to Eve, Duna, and Lave. It has to be a ballistic entry with a heat shield. One less engine here. These engines weigh like 0.4 tons, open perspective. That's not going to make or break putting this thing into orbit. I already took one engine off each side. It had 3. I don't want 4-hour burns if I can help it. You didn't see the vehicle. Yeah, we have a rover here. Yeah, this thing has about 7,000 Delta V in it, which is good for all kinds of things. Mr. Davins, thanks for the 420, buddy. Hold up. You meant of the lift stage? There's only one engine in the lift stage, open perspective.